Tell me, now what you think of a dude that's rapping life like he lived up to this point with no kids? I just wanted but never did. Got small name in the street, I'm not trying to keep. That's why I wrote this number 2 and took a chill with the ink. Because that part wasn't straight, it's like I was trying to make something of nothing, you know. Cause when you pushing that weight, they only up in your face. Because all around town, they price is high. Hey BJ, he's got the lowest of rates. No lie, at first it was cool, gold chain, I couldn't complain. But the more I put away, it's like I was feeling more pain. Even bought my first ride, and when I pulled in the drive, yo, my dad just smiled. I think my mom only cried. Plus I knew I must bounce in the bricks with quarter ounce. Because got me, and I ain't even duke it out. Yeah, that notified me real quick. And my conscience said just split. Hey son, for this you really not a quit. Know what you think about that? What you really think of that? And what you think about this? What you really think of this? Now what you think about that? What you really think of that? And what you think about this? Tell me what you think about this. And when I think about that, when I think about that, I only think about this. So what you think about this? Now what you think about that? And when I think about this, sometimes I think about this, sometimes I think about that.
Tell me what you think about a life full of struggle, living in a land where a man keeps us muzzled. Tell me how you stand on the subject of world hunger, and tell me how you sit on the acts of whoremongers. Tell me what's your thoughts on your city and its pollutions, and mainly how you feel about the pollution of your constitution. I know at times my mind gets to clicking and my stomach starts to kicking. If I was an engine, I'd be missing. It's like I'm a pigeon in a prison seeking religion, but the division of my people's got me left wondering. I'ma make an incision in this beat, stick my hands in them again. Get my hands into the numbers game, my hands into some slanging things, my hands into some banging brains, my hands into some food chains. Get my hands around a pimping stick, my hands up on a pool pit, my hands off in a toolkit, my hands on some of that jewels. Just grip, call it quits, get in, get out like Haystack told me. Big control so cold that the government don't even own me. Then Kenny, Kiera, and Paisley can sit back and relax with Daddy, the real black. Know what you think about that?
What you think about that? What you really think of that? And what you think about this? What you really think of this? And what you think about that? What you really think of that? And what you think about this? Tell me what you think about this. And when I think about that, when I think about that, I only think about this. So what you think about this? Now what you think about that? And when I think about this, sometimes I think about this, sometimes I think about that. Now what you think of a spirit that's been divided and pierced, just like locusts stay gone. I tried to hide it for years behind fake smiles, cause even at 23 I slowly break down. 24 throw drugs out, still had them out till the beat washed out. 25 I was itching to switch nights. I'm looking for Christ's advice, you better stop hanging with those guys. 26 I picked, and I'm headed on that right path. And in these times my rhymes seem to cover me like a nightcap. But early 27 I fell back on my level. I was faking, I didn't feel like I still headed on up to heaven. Now it's later at that age, my page shifted to 5th. Move up like Weezy and George till I can see over that cliff. And my mind moving, grooving the beat. Yeah, keep my life written down on these sheets. And I'm secretary to my dog. Why? Cause I post what I know, post where I've been and where I flow. Show where I go, how I got there, then I let y'all know. What you think about that? What you really think of that? And what you think about this? What you really think of this? Now what you think about that? What you really think of that? And what you think about this? Tell me what you think about this. And when I think about that, when I think about that, I only think about this. So what you think about this? Now what you think about that? And when I think about this, sometimes I think about this, sometimes I think about that.
Yo D, you heard that new cut, dog?
What's that, son?
The joint they been playing on the radio, man.
What's that?
What you think about?
Oh man, I heard that stuff, dog. That's real tight, though. But I don't think that was him, no, man.
Couldn't have been, dog.
Couldn't have been.
Knowing how he is now, how he changed.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was thinking about.
I don't either.